Okay, this is the 2015 Kia Soul, and we're gonna do the alternator. This right here is a fan. The reason we have a fan here is because I got mosquitoes in here, and they're vicious, savages. And so I figure if I work in my car, remove the alternator, this guy's gonna help get the mosquitoes off my back for a little bit. If you have two fans or three, it'll work better. Anyways, so we're gonna remove this bad guy because this guy's bad. So we remove this cable from here with a flat screwdriver. Just put it on one side, like this with one hand. Press the little button and then pull it. It's this one here. And then we're gonna clip it from here. I'm gonna clip it from here. Unclip it from here, and well, this is just the cap. Just pull it from here and remove it. And also we're gonna undo the battery here. I got it here, Danny. And that's a 10 right there. And yeah, so basically this is the black guy right here. In order to remove this guy, we're going to release the tension from the belt by removing this bolt right here. And you can barely see it down here. This is the one for the alternator. This is the one that's holding it right here. This one. I know it's dark, but it's right there. I'm touching it with my finger. So it's this one here and this one. Okay, we're also going to change the belt. Forgot to tell you guys. This one here. I'm going to put a new one too. And this car has 178,000 miles. Okay? And this guy died right here. So anyways, I suggest if you change your alternator, by the time it dies, pretty sure you should also change the belt. Anyways, let's hold on. Okay, so on that, the bolt that is holding in the back, it's 14. Of course, you need the ratchet and a 14 millimeter. And for this one here, you need a 12. For this bolt here, for this bolt here. 12, 12, 14. You could do it. There's a little bit of room there, but you can do it. Okay. There you go. So we remove the bolt from here and the bolt from the bottom. So now the tension is a little bit, there it is. That's the one that's holding it from the bottom. So now we're just gonna push this guy forward and pull the things to the side. The belt and get it out. Be tricky, but you can do it. All the way to the front. There you go. Now we have to remove the belt. There you go. I did. Take it out. So this is the guy. I don't know if you guys can see. But it's pretty old. I mean, this is 178 miles? 178 miles, so trust me when I tell you that it was time to change it. Okay, so just change it. And we have a new one here. We're gonna place this one in there and hopefully last another 178 or whatever. So this guy has a 3-year warranty. 3 years right here. See, that one looks really shiny and beautiful, inside and out. So this is for the 2015 Kia Soul, and warranty for 3 years. Anyways, okay. So now we're gonna place it and place the build the same way, and remove this guy and put the new one. And I'm okay. So the way you just pull this guy out, you just pull it forward. However you can help yourself with a tool or something, but if you can, just gotta pull it all the way forward, and it's gonna come. Wiggle with it a little bit, and it's gonna break itself loose. It's almost out from the bottom. So just rock it back and forth until that guy comes out. Or if you have a tool, you can use yourself, help yourself with that tool. Yeah, it's almost there. You're rocking it. Yep. Okay, let me help you.
¿Lo quieres quitar o no?
Okay, so this is, no, that's fine. This is, we're learning as we go on this guy. So anyways, it has these two bolts. This, what's it called? This is stand, or this bracket, this holding bracket, and we removed them from here. 12 millimeter bolts. There's only 2 of them, and it's gonna give you way more room right now. See, way more room to get this guy, but we rock it back and forth by the same time pulling it up, and that's it. It comes out. So you have to remove it. That way it gives you that all that space. So this is the bad guy right here. This is the guy that it's broken. It broke after 178,000 miles. So this one is dead, and we're gonna put the new one in there. And there you go. Okay, and I got this guy in AutoZone, lifetime warranty. That's what I got there. This is the bad guy right here. Looks really nice and new. So this one's lifetime warranty. So if it breaks, they're gonna give it to you again, right? For free. And anyways, this is the new one. And there's the old one right there. 178,000 miles. Who would have thought? Okay, what's in the box? Nothing's in the box, just a few little things. Okay. So now, the process is we're gonna put it in there. Probably gonna have to rock it back and forth as we press it down or whatever, and start getting it ready. Okay, so as we're putting this back in, this is the little channel where the big 14 bolt goes. Since it's cut, some of them are not cut, so you have to take out the whole bolt. This one has a cut in the top, so that means the bolt can just, once you crack it open, once you untie it, the thing could just go up like this one. See, so this is the new one. We put the bolt, and it's gonna drop itself in, and then we're gonna tighten it. So the reason why you do this one is because this one is too open from here. So you know how we have problem taking this guy out? It was because this one was too tight. The sides, the walls were too tight holding onto this. So we took out the whole bolt, and then we had to rock it back and forth and up to come out. This new one, you could just drop it in. Okay, with the bolt. So if you're having problem with the old one, if you just remove the tension from it, take it out a little bit, like 2-3 turns, and you could just take it out. See, that one's already installed. All we gotta do is just tighten it. But if you feel more comfortable taking the whole bolt out, take it out and then rock it back and forth and up. It'll come out. This one's already sitting down there. We don't have to rock it back and forth or press it down. It's just the slice inside. Anyways. Okay, see? This is the one that I'm talking about. See? I almost killed him. He's gonna die right now, but these are the savages. You know, beast mode mosquitoes that bite me all the time. Okay? He wanted to bite me, now he's dying. Anyways, that's why I got that fan. See? Okay, so we're in the last part here. So remember, we already put the bolt on the bottom. It's not tight. We just put it there. This bolt here as well is not tight. We just put it in there so it can move back and forth. And this is the one that is getting the tension. As we're putting it in, it's sliding forwards, which means that the alternator is moving forward and is putting tension here on the belt. So as you can see, I don't know if you can see, it's almost done for us. See, the belt doesn't have a lot of more playroom. Probably just a little turn more. I think that's it. I think it should be. So as you can see, the belt has just a little bit of play if you push it downward. I think that's enough. It's good. If anything, you need to adjust it again, or you're gonna have to come here and push it again, tighten it more. But for now, it's done. We're gonna go ahead and tighten the bolt in the bottom. We're gonna tighten it super tight, and this one here as well. And that is pretty much it. We are done here, and then we're gonna go ahead and plug all these plugs from the alternator, and we're gonna be done. Okay, so here we are putting back the stuff from the alternator. This is the first one here. It comes with its own bolt, so you just put the cable back in there, and then you put the new bolt in there. Then we're gonna put the other plug here that we unplugged, and the other one is here, which is these ones that I was telling you about. And the one all the way in the bottom, which is the AC, which is, I just remove it so it give us room. The one in the AC is down. You can barely see it. I know it's dark, but that guy is right here. There it is. So we got plug right there, plug here, and that cable there. And that's all. That's the whole thing's holding. And you remove them so it gives you a lot of room to play with. Okay, that's pretty much it. Okay, so we're done. We plugged everything back up. It looks good. Oh, okay, I forgot to plug this guy in. This is the last little thing that I forgot to plug in. You just put it in there and just, there you go. There's a little cable that we remove with a flat screwdriver, put it in, push it up and pull it out. Okay, that's it. So my fan worked 100%. No mosquito bites. These guys are savages here. Okay, now he's gonna turn it on and see what's going on. Okay, well, looks good. Everything looks good. It's smooth. That's pretty much it. That's the way you do your 2015 Kia Soul. Doesn't show anywhere? Okay. 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 So, of course, this guy was showing the battery, the little red battery light, warning light here on the dashboard. As you can see, it's not there anymore. Look at the miles, 178,000. And the little red light was here somewhere. It was just flashing, the little red light with the battery sign. It would just flash as you drive, as you work right here. You don't see it anymore, so I'm pretty sure this guy's already fixed. Anyways, that's pretty much it. We're done here. Easy job. You guys can do it. Oh, I called the shop just to find out how much they wanted to charge me just to replace the alternator and the belt. It was gonna be $120. $120 for the alternator. The belt was free, but whatever. It's $120. This job you can do it probably like in 30 minutes or so. Yeah, 30 minutes I think is you can do it. There you go.